If we save her, then it puts other people at risk to spread the virus. Now, granted, the virus is in a weakened state, so there's a chance that it's not going to actually work. There's a chance that it wouldn't actually work. But so you have to hope that the virus is weak enough that it doesn't actually work, or B, that we end up finding a cure for it before it even becomes a problem, or a vaccine for it. But those are two ifs. Now, granted, two ifs is safer than one if. 2 points of failure for the virus is better than only 1 point of failure. But you have to take into consideration that this is also a difference between saving the life of one person versus possibly saving the lives of thousands of people. If we save her, there's still no guarantee that she'll even... And the problem is, even if we save her, there's no guarantee that she'll even survive herself. Oh gosh, this is a really good choice. This is so far is probably the toughest one, honestly, for me. Kill her, then I will kill you. Oh my gosh. Either way, this is going to come back at me. Either way, somebody is going to say that I'm a heartless person because I sacrificed this poor sick woman, or that I am a terrible leader because I wasn't willing to make the necessary sacrifices for the better of, for the greater good. So now it comes down to what would Skyler do? Here's the problem. Skyler is, by default, like I said, very logical. By default, logically, this is what he would be leaning towards. But at the same time, where it really matters, he's more emotional. Now, the nice thing is that the nicer thing is that the the Angara are immune. So that will not spoil our relations with the Angara, really, because it doesn't matter to them. It'll only possibly completely doom the Milky Way races, of which there aren't very many of us to begin with. This is really tough. This is not a clear... To me, this isn't really a clear Paragon versus Renegade. You could argue Paragon or Renegade for either of these choices. That's what I love about this. This is hard, guys. But my gut is saying that Skyler is willing to take the risk. It's not logical, it's emotional, but I think Skyler would want to try to save the now. He would try to save the now and hope that at least one of those points of failure will fail for the virus. Either we end up finding a cure, or that virus just either that virus doesn't work at all, or it's so weak that we can easily cure it. Go. She stays.
You can go. But you put even a scratch on her and you're dead.
You're a fool, human.
No, you're the fool.
Stay away, please. Stay away. I don't want to make you sick.
Ruth, it's okay. You can't infect me.
But I'm in stage 3. I know I am. I don't understand. How?
It's complicated and we don't have time. Come on, let's get you back in the stasis pod.
Finding a cure might take centuries. Charlie will be dead by then.
Centuries?
We'll stuff Charlie in a pod too. It'll be fine.
I hadn't thought of that. Okay then.
Oh no.
Thank you.
Centuries. Maybe Angara can
Sumi,
help us with
there's a
that.
stasis pod here ready for pickup. Follow proper decontamination procedures.
You found her. Is she okay?
All wrapped up and ready to go.
On cryo point.
Maybe we'll find a cure for her someday.
I hope so.
How about not just her, but everybody else that guy is taking the virus for? This is going to be there will be consequences for this. That was a really good side quest. That was a significant side quest that I'm sure is going to hopefully have some effect in the game in the future. The perfect weapon, one we can use to destroy all of the interlopers from the Milky Way, is now ours. They will dearly regret ever coming here. Axul will be proud of us all.
And the Rokar plan on using TH-314 to kill off the Milky Way species here. Not a relief.
We need to find her. Fast.
We did, though. We just found her. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Speak to Sloan. Meet Sloan. Return to Dirk. Okay. There's still a bunch of loose ends I need to tie up. So... fast travel there. Oh gosh. That was good. Seriously, BioWare, you are knocking these side quests out of the park. Seriously. I am so impressed. No other game... There are games that have had, you know, a few side quests that are that good. But, consistently, the sheer number of amazingly awesome, well-written, well-designed side quests in this game, to me, is above and beyond any other RPG that I have played. And that's saying a lot. I don't understand why there's so much hate for this game. There is so many amazing things that this game does that people seem to overlook. They'd rather be looking at the animation over how well designed the side quests are? Seriously? They'd rather look at that? People need to rethink their priorities, in my opinion. This device and its accompanying software will compensate for the damage to Alan Nye's spinal implants, enabling them to function correctly. Okay. That was...
See you later, then.
Find a discreet way to learn Knight's plan. I like how there are so many different ways that you can solve this quest. Another reason why Yara Squad is good. Another reason why these side quests are so well done is because you also have options on how you want to go about solving these tasks, which again is just BioWare. I cannot applaud you enough. Cannot applaud you enough for these side quests. When I also thought that the side quests that I would be most impressed by are the loyalty missions, and the loyalty missions are amazing too. If Liam is a good representation of them. I heard that Liam is probably one of the best ones. So maybe, you know, the rest of the side quests will be slightly less in quality, but still, even then, that's like as high as a quality as Liam's was. I can imagine that a slightly lower quality loyalty mission would still be impressive. Vastly impressive.
The Angara always seem to be hugging someone or punching them. Do you get sick a lot?
Maybe. Illness is a private matter. We never speak of it.
Really? No sick days? No starve a fever, nurse a cold?
It's suddenly very hot in here.
So
Want some nutty gel?
Please stop.
So take off all your clothes. I am getting so hot. I'm gonna take my clothes off. Alright. Some of you were thinking it. Come on, some of you were thinking it. Citadel Economics Board, Case Report A5, on the subject of the 2182 flash crash, nicknamed the Ilium Sinkhole. Thousands of stock prices collapsed overnight, destroying the value of approximately 1.2 million personal accounts. Responsibility was later traced to a rogue virtual intelligence developed for the Ilium stock market, whose sentience had been illegally modified. Rela Tipagis, a major senior white hat hacker at the Bank of Nos Astra, gave forceful testimony on the rising use of such VI, which make decisions in milliseconds that affect financial markets across Citadel space, often based on news stories that a non-synthetic stockbroker would know to ignore. As far as the VI knows, it's just moving numbers around, Tipagis testified. It might even find that personally fulfilling in ways organic life can't understand, but for us a decimal point can be the difference between riches and ruin. True. Hey, Alan.
Ella, I put a little something together. This should help fix your implants.
Are you serious? Yeah. Yeah, I can feel my nerves waking up. When Mercury goes down, Mum will lose her mind over this. Thank you.
No problem, Ella. I've got to go.
Thank you again.
Mercury. Sounds like a code name for whatever Knight's doing.
This will enable me to find any relevant data quickly.
Let's search Knight's console and see what she's up to.
Mercury. We got it. One of the 3 ways we were able to figure it out.
Security protocols breached.
Bring up anything tagged Mercury.
Files found. Mercury. A strike to prevent any future AI by destroying all quantum computers on the Nexus.
Oh.
Damn it. You could use those computers to create AI, but right now they run half the station. A lot of people could die. We need to stop Knight. Now. But quietly. Okay?
Oh. Locate input in the comments in the operations. Great. Oh, great. There's some pressing things now. Wonderful. Alright, as soon as we get off Kadara, we're making our way there. Time to report back to Dirk about the barite stuff.
Found your surveyor. He broke his neck getting barite samples.
Good surveyors are hard to find. Hope you retrieve the samples.
Wow, he didn't care.
Wonderful. Here are your credits. You earned them.
Not that I'm surprised or anything. It's like, oh, okay. Well, I guess he was useless. He was like, yeah, I guess he was useless since he just died on me. Wonderful. Now let's go ahead and talk to Sloan. Maybe we can talk about settling here. After all the work, all the grunt work I've been doing.
When the initiative failed us, Sloan remained strong. Stand with her today. Pathfinder. I'm afraid Sloan put you on the no recruit list.
Okay.
We can still talk, right? I want to know more about the outcasts.
I'll answer what I can.
Tell me about Sloan.
Before the uprising, she was head of Nexus Security. She gave up her position to protect us. We'd be dead if not for her.
That's fair.
Do you know her personally?
She makes it a point to get to know all of her people, which is a lot more than the Charlatan can say.
That's fair enough.
What does it mean to be part of the outcasts?
For most people, it's a sense of security. Something desperately needed in Helios.
You didn't feel secure on the Nexus?
You weren't there during the uprising. It was chaos. And the idiots running things only made it worse. Thanks to Sloan, we have direction. A family.
So you're happy under Sloan?
Yeah, guess I am. Can't say this is what I expected when I signed up in the Milky Way. But I came to Andromeda to be part of something bigger than myself. I have that with the outcasts.
Okay, if you say so.
Things seem tense between the outcasts and the collective.
They're a bunch of hypocritical upstarts who hide their dirty tactics behind good business.
See? There's that tension.
Sloan will make quick work of them.
That's definitely...
Why hasn't she done so already?
Ooh.
It's not for me to question her methods. Kadera's ours. Nothing's gonna change that.
Yeah, well, now that the Pathfinder's here, you might want to play nice.
Can anyone join the outcasts? Besides me, of course.
Anyone can show interest, but Sloan has final say on who becomes a member.
I'm guessing there's a selection process.
All recruits undergo a series of trials that tests their endurance, loyalty, and intellect.
Okay, thanks.
That's all for now.
See you around, Pathfinder.
See you around. I think we're gonna be doing a codex thing soon. Best booze in the universe has moved. Those jerks shut me down and kicked me out of Kadara Port. If you want real booze, not the wash they serve here, come to my secret stash spot, if you dare. Dun dun dun, it said. Find the bootlegger's operation on Kadara.
How's that pistol working out? It's fine.
Okay. Sloan. Oh, well. Oh. Nobody's here. High noon, eh? Hey.
Where is everybody?
I told him to get out of my sight.
Take it someone pissed you off?
The Charlatan used my own people to beat up Kytus.
Oh.
He's alive. Barely.
Well, I actually kind of like Kytus. Kytus is kind of cool. Sorry.
I know you and Kytus are close.
You don't know shit. I didn't call you here for a pity party.
Why did you call me? I'm not exactly your favorite person.
The Charlatan left a note on Kytus's body. He wants to settle things between us. Meeting spot is in Drowlear.
Could be a trap.
You think? I can't trust my own people, but you're an outsider. And honorable.
Well, at least she recognizes that.
The Charlatans had plenty of time to act. Why make a move now?
I ignored the collective for too long. Thought they were just another ragtag group of upstarts. Now they're bold and dangerous. What happened to Kytus is on me. I've got to end this before it gets worse.
Okay.
You with me?
I don't know. I don't know if I'm with you.
Like you said, I'm an outsider. Not sure if I want to get involved.
If you want an initiative presence on Kadara, you'll be there.
Okay.
I was hoping it wouldn't come to this, but hey, shit happens, right? Meet me at this location. I'll go on ahead.
Okay. Meet Sloan at the Charlatan specified location. This is it. This is it. I feel like... Actually, I was gonna say, I feel like fast traveling might not be as fast with the loading times, but considering how long it takes to open doors here, it might actually be faster for me to have just taken the fast travel. On hindsight. Oh well. Let's go out there one more time. Take a lift to the slums. Great. Actually, let's start using some of the My new power. My virus power. Just so... There we go. Freeze that thing. There we go. Nicely done. There we go. Okay. Sorry again about my snifflies. I'm about to shake off my
Pathfinder,
allergies.
this area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Am I going the right way? In this cave? Oh, right, the Charlatan cave. Right.
Not a good sign.
Hi, Kelly.
Took your sweet time. Come
I
on,
got-
let's get this over with.
I got here as fast as I could.
I'm with you.
You look like you're waiting for someone.
Reyes.
Reyes?
Are you the Charlatan?
I'm here for the Charlatan, not some third-rate
Reyes is the
smuggler.
Charlatan.
They're one and the same. Surprise.
Oh my goodness! Reyes was the Charlatan the whole time! I actually was genuinely surprised by this. Wow. So wait, Reyes, did you just lie to me?
This whole time you've been lying to me. Not about everything. You know who I really am.
Wow, I did not see that
You
coming.
said you wanted to settle things. How?
A duel. You and me, right now. Winner takes Kadara Port.
Oh
You want to
wow.
avoid war by shooting each other? Two people shooting each other is better than a lot of people shooting each other.
He's not wrong.
I'll take those terms.
Wow, this is exciting.
Sniper, his sights are set on Sloan.
That's not very honorable. Oh, that's very dishonorable.
Sniper!
I don't want to... I didn't want to do that, but...
Damn it! Cover me!
I didn't want to do that, but that was just really dishonorable.
Shoot him!
Skyler would have stopped him. No, I'm not gonna shoot Reyes. I'm not gonna shoot Reyes.
What the hell was that?
He was unarmed.
He's got nowhere to hide. My people will find him, then his head goes on a spike.
No, no more heads on spikes. That was interesting. Because Skyler, he trusts Reyes to be better than Sloan. I think if he had to choose between Reyes and Sloan, he definitely trusts Reyes more than Sloan by a lot. But at the same time, Skyler still got that honorability thing about him, and even though it wasn't his fight, and it probably wasn't necessarily his place to intervene like that, he he wanted Reyes to win. He just didn't want him to win like that. Which, granted, you could argue, well, that's Reyes' way. You know, he doesn't really. That's just the way he does things. But Skyler's like, you know, if you're gonna defeat Sloane one-on-one, you should do it fairly. That would bother him a lot. That Reyes would try to cheat, basically. And I don't know, there's just something about Skyler that I feel is very honorable, and I think his integrity was saying, no, he shouldn't win this way. You shouldn't just snipe somebody after you told them you're just going to do a one-on-one. So he had to intervene, as much as he didn't want to. Trust me, he would have preferred, a part of him definitely would have preferred Sloane to just, you know, been taken down at that moment and just be done with it and not have to deal with the rest of her nonsense. But, yeah, there was a larger part of him was like, not like this. We can't win like this. That would be totally against his character. So but he's still rooting for Reyes, and he's glad that Reyes got away, which is why I wasn't going to shoot him. So he's going to put his foot down. No more heads on spikes. No more heads on spikes, Sloane.
No. No more heads on spikes, no more public executions.
Not even out of the fucking cave, and you're making demands.
Yeah.
You're alive because of me.
Exactly.
It's time you start playing nice.
Exactly.
I'll never trust Tan or the initiative. But you're out of the doghouse.
Good. Wow. Wow, that was really interesting. That was really, really interesting. That was a very, very cool choice. Wow. Very cool choice. Okay, time to leave. Let's head out. I'm just glad Reyes got out of that alive. Yeah, sorry to mess you up there, Reyes, but Skyler just couldn't do it. He just couldn't do it. I'll get to that in a moment. Darn conscience. Come on, darn Skyler's conscience getting in the way. His morality getting in the way.
Anyone on the squad?
Thanks. Didn't realize you were paying attention.
The mind wants what the mind wants.
Whoa. Is there something going on between those two that I should know about? Cora and Jal. I can see it. Felix Reiter might have an issue with that, but I can see it. Alright, so... I guess we haven't seen the last of Sloane and Reyes. I'm out of the doghouse, so that's good. She basically implied she's not never gonna trust the initiative, but she does trust me apparently. She sees my. It's not even loyalty though. It had nothing to do with her personally. That's the thing. I didn't do it out of loyalty to her. Like, quite the opposite. I did it out of loyalty to myself, really, and my principles, Skyler's principles.
Pathfinder, come to collect on the debt I owe you?
I'm just gonna be upfront.
Maybe I came to check on Kitus. Ever think of that?
He's fine. Recovering.
Mm-hmm.
Glad to hear it.
You're a real pain in the ass, you know that?
So are you.
I've heard that before.
But you did save my life. I know the Nexus needs outposts. Kadara's in better shape than most planets.
This is the right call, Sloane. We don't have the numbers to keep fighting each other. We need to work together.
I'll work with you, but not with Tan.
Fine.
The Nexus exiled us to die. I've neither forgiven nor forgotten that.